What's up guys, Bailey here playing Red Lantern.
Do you have those moments that just stick out in your mind?
Yep,
Those ones that just stay with you forever?
sure do.
When I was a kid, I was told, you are what you do. So
Interesting.
choose wisely. And I tried to choose doctor, but that didn't take. I can still hear him. You know, this just isn't for you. But I knew what they meant. This just isn't you. That's probably not a problem for you, is it, buddy? Chomper, world's best pup and friend. Chaser of squirrels, smeller of city streets, and chewer of literally everything.
Good dog.
See, you know exactly who you are. Oh, I wish I could say the same. I probably should have had a backup plan, huh? Guess I haven't exactly made the best decisions lately. Except for adopting you, of course. Thought you had
Good
been
old checklist.
lost. And I sure as hell wouldn't be out on this
sled
road
dog.
in the middle of nowhere, Alaska. But we needed a fresh start, and I've dreamed of dog sledding since I was a kid. Margot
Nice
made the
dream.
races sound incredible. And from how you've dragged me up and down the streets of San Francisco, I think you have dog racing dreams too.
So, used to warmer climes then?
Well, let's go assemble us a team, huh, Chomper? We need 4 more pups to start training. Oh, hey! We just passed mile marker 32! So, the ad said that just after the mile marker there would be a kennel with a dog sledding veteran we could adopt. Figure we can check out the pup, maybe add some experience to our team. What do you think?
L select R. Let's confirm. You've always wanted a best friend.
Let's find someone that complements your squirrel hunting obsessions. Maybe a calmer pup?
Not quite sure how
Did you move your
that
house here?
decision
I don't have any snacks, Bodega.
makes much difference.
Why didn't I bring snacks? They said he's been eating them at a house and home. Well,
Maybe you could help carry all the meat we'll get. I don't know if I can handle feeding you.
yeah.
Let's go with that. Let's be
I think
optimistic.
he'll be a great addition to the team.
Well, let's go. But not yet. Next time.
Okay, I know I barely have enough food for all of us, but that's part of the adventure, right? We're gonna find our food. We're gonna live off the land. Just imagine it.
That's it. Optimism. Gonna have the heaviest sled. We'll catch what we need when we need it. Get to be part of nature. What are we gonna go? I'm thinking the first one, but I'm also thinking I always pick the wrong thing. So let's do
With
that.
food spilling over the sides. We'll show everyone we can handle
Yeah, let's
this
stay
in the long
optimistic.
winter ahead. And now that we've got you, I have no doubt we can carry it all home. We only have to worry about ourselves out here. A big reset button for all of us. We get to start something new. Become someone new. I feel like I'll like Wilderness Me.
She's talking to someone
believes
who's had
in herself.
a troubled past, by the sounds of
At
it.
least she does right now. And I believe in you, Bodega. That's why you're part of the team. It's just a few more miles to our next stop. We're looking for 3 more pups to fill out our team and help us get to our new home.
Iggy.
Igloo! Where are you, girl? You know you have a house right there. You don't have to be in the snow.
So,
Right. Home is where you make it, huh, Iggy? Or are you just a big old snowball? Big, fluffy, loud.
She seems to be comfortable in the snow, so...
So, your owner said you're ready for an adventure. You love being out in the wild. But they've grown too old for the risks of what's out there. Well, I think we can make this happen. We've got a new life to start.
Can you help protect us? Okay.
You seem ready to be the wall we need if we get into trouble. And we'll all have each other's backs.
That's the attitude.
Not sure if I'm picking you based on your skills, or just because I can't pass up a pup. But I am very excited about this team we've put together. We have 6
because
stops
we
to
can't
go,
pass up a
and we
pup.
only need to adopt 2 more dogs.
That's probably my fault. Oh wow.
Dear God, your eyes are blue. They're brighter than the sky, Stilton. And you don't seem to miss a thing. You're keeping a constant watch. I bet you know everything that goes on, huh, old boy? You're supposed to be retired, but it sounds like you've been keeping tabs on the pups and leading their training runs. I know some pups that would love to have you around.
I think a bit of maturity in the team. A bit of experience.
So, meet the team. I think we're a pretty great bunch. You should have fun here. You got like a cold fire in those eyes. People shouldn't give up on you so quickly. But I guess some people get obsessed with crushing the competition and they don't see the value of a well-rounded team. We can't all be speedsters or beasts. Sometimes you need a pup who can let you know when you're steering the team into trouble. Or a moose. I hear moose are more threatening than bears. Is that true? I'm gonna take that growl as a yes. We're out here to become a real dog musher and, you know, hopefully one day win a race or 2. How's that sound?
We've got to prove we can hack it out here. We need to find out what we're made of. Sometimes you just need a new challenge. They're all relatively optimistic, aren't they?
I feel like
the middle one this time.
I lost myself back in the city. I need to know I can accomplish a dream.
Yeah, that's fair play.
We're glad to have you, Stilton. I don't know what the ride is going to be like, but we're definitely going to have an adventure.
That's right.
This is going so well. And we've adopted every pup we've met so far, and we have 5 more stops to find our final team member.
Slayer.
Slayer? I'm just gonna come a little closer to get a good look at ya. Never mind, I will stay right here. How's that sound? Looks like you might need some time to get to know me. I get it. Your family did say you're a bit skittish. Are you really afraid of balloons? Yeah, I've got some weird fears too. I mean, they're totally rational. I think it's just good sense to be afraid of manhole covers. You can fall in. Bad stuff could come out. That's clearly the beginning of the end. Okay, well, that's not exactly why I moved out here. But I don't think I have to worry about manhole covers anymore. And it sounds like you're very fast. I suppose knowing when and how to escape when you're afraid of everything is a perfectly fine skill.
Afraid of everything. Well, if I'm honest, I think I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I'm prepared for anything.
I can't say for sure I know what's gonna happen on this trip to the cabin. Sounds like it should be pretty straightforward, but I know nothing is. So we'll just try to follow what we think is right.
Sounds good
Well,
to me.
Slayer, what do you think? Slayer, if you're ready, I am too. Welcome to the van, Slayer. Team, say hi.
So that's the
You're
team.
just a big sweetheart. With a name like Slayer, people know not to mess with you, huh? We're on our way to our new home, and you look very much ready for the journey. You might be put in positions that are a bit scary out there. I'm not quite sure what we'll see, but that's what this adventure is for me, too. I needed to know what I was actually capable of.
But we have to know we're ready. But we'll manage, but we'll find our limits.
If I can handle things out here, I'll be fine for what's back in the city. And I think you'll find you're stronger than you expect. I think I fell in love with every dog I met. I mean, who could pass up a dog that's ready for a new home? A new adventure.
It's not easy.
I can't believe it. We're really about to do this. We've got an incredible team here, and all that's left for us is to head out to our new home.
So that's the team. The Red Lantern.
I can't believe we made it to Alaska, Chomper. Margot said to travel to the end of the road and then hop on the sled and travel a few days more. We'd know her cabin by the red lantern hanging by the door. And she gave us this map. It's, not as helpful as I'd like. But it'll get us there. We just have to pick our path.
Connect the dots.
So, you're gonna have to take the lead. It's a lot of responsibility looking out for a team, but I think you're ready for it. You ready to find our new home? Yeah, me too. All right, let's make sure we have what we need. We've got our team.
Oh gosh.
Slayer, Stilton, Bodega, Iggy. And the sled is all ready to go. We've packed the bare essentials to get us started, but we're gonna have to live off the land once we get to our cabin, so we might as well start training for that now too, right? 2 pieces of raw meat. You pups can handle the uncooked raw and cold food, the kind we'll also find on the trail. But I'm gonna have to cook that up if I don't want to freeze my insides. Hypothermia is not something I'm looking to try.
Nope.
We'll be able to set up camp once we get properly out on the trail. I scrounged up this old gun and a couple of bullets. Just in case. So we'll make do with what we have. We can use them to hunt or keep them around in case we need to protect ourselves. It is the wilderness, after all. You know, bears, moose,
Look at those
wolves, skunks. Oh, and most importantly, we've got 1 med pack. I should be able to bandage us up if something happens.
Good job.
Okay, well, I guess we should start. What did I say again? Mush on!
Do I have any control of this? No? No. Love that purple tint in the sky. Lovely, isn't it?
Now here, we don't say left and right. We use ha for left and G for right. So, let's go.
So we're gonna go
Ha!
left. Along the trail, you will run into encounters. Encounters have risks, but also bring rewards. You won't survive without exploring, but going into encounters costs hunger. Okay. This is your hunger meter. If your hunger meter is empty, you need to eat soon, or risk losing your current run. Okay.
Rabbit's supposed to be a delicacy. What do you think, pups?
Hunt it.
Okay, we should be able to make this shot. I think.
Said to hold breath. Said out. Okay. I guess I got to get that ball in the circle.
We might just survive out here. You'll make for a good meal.
Well, I didn't get the thing in the circle, but it seemed to hit anyway.
That was a good diversion.
2 bullets left.
We've got some more meat. All right, we've got 2 bullets. Let's be safe out there.
Show resources. Okay. This is your dog energy meter. Crossing a trail makes marker costs 1 energy. Okay. These are examples of trail markers. Your run will end if you cross a trail marker when either your hunger meter or the dog's energy meter is empty. Don't starve and don't run out of energy.
You're a big fella, aren't you? It's okay, Pups. I got this.
I think we'll leave it.
I
Keep
know
going.
you used to have antlers as treats, but we can't risk you leaping up on that elk. Fork in the road. Where to?
Left or right?
G!
Go right. Saw the forest.
What's going on up there, Stilton? What is that?
Let's just
Leave
keep
it.
going.
Mush on.
Another marker. How do we stop to eat?
Looks like we've got a chance at a meal, Pups.
I think we should leave it again. We've got plenty of meat, right? We don't want to use any more bullets because we need it in case a bear comes along.
Leave it. Let's go.
Camp. Okay.
Fork in the road. Where to? Ha! Let's take a break. We set up a pretty good camp. We've got our meat all strung up to be out of reach of bears, and we can make a fire. It'll be nice to cook up some food or warm my bones. And of course, I can check on all of you.
Welcome to camp. Here you can eat meat, filling your hunger meter. Okay. You can use the dog bowl to feed your dogs, filling their energy. And you can sleep, restoring maximum capacity lost by being tired. So how do we do any of those? Okay. Go back on trail. Pet jumper. Pet Iggy. Feed dogs. Let's do that.
Food time! Chow down, Pups.
No, we don't know. It's two, how many you got? We got 4, right? So 2 for them, 2 for me. And then, right, okay. Check out fire pit.
Fire would be nice.
Start fire with birch.
Oh, I can't wait to feel the warmth on my face.
Oh, now we've got no birch. Oh no. Let's
You keeping a lookout for all of us?
good lad. So I'm thinking pet all the dogs, go to sleep, and then tomorrow's another day.
Yeah, I don't want to distract you too much, but I think it's time for some good old pets. Maybe some of these, and a bit of a scratch here.
Who else needs some attention? Iggy.
Scratches, scratches, scratches.
Oh, that was brief.
Maybe a bit of a massage. Keep you loose for the trail.
Okay. So, we're going to pet Chomper, and then... should we try and pet Slayer? See how he reacts.
Scratches, scratches, scratches.
Oh, he's alright. Can't leave out Chomper, can we?
Maybe a bit of a massage. Keep you loose for the trail.
And then it's bedtime, I think.
Might be time to get some rest. I'm sure my stomach will be grumbling by morning, but the dogs will be energized. Well, shall we go to sleep?
Yes. 6 hours pass. Wish I could sleep that long.
All right, everyone feeling better?
Wow, look at that. Go to sleep.
Might be time to get some rest. Well, shall we go to sleep? All right, everyone feeling better?
Wait, hang on. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Okay.
We don't have anything to make a fire.
Eat some food.
Maybe we should eat.
Can't start a fire. Guess I'll have to. Let's eat raw meat. You have become cold. While cold, you lose an additional bar of hunger when crossing trail markers. You'll remain cold until you make camp and start a fire. So we need to get... Oh gosh. I'm fluffing this up, aren't I?
Get back on the trail? I think we're done here. Let's go.
Where do we get birch from?
Is that a... skunk.
Okay, we need to get some birch. What's that? Deer?
Oh, you pups see that? It's a caribou.
Caribou?
This is when we whisper, right? So, yeah, they just, Oh, that worked. Is it coming at us? Did I just do a mating call? Does he think I'm a girl caribou? Or does she think I'm a boy caribou? They can all grow antlers. You know, we don't need to ponder the concept of caribou identity right now. We need to...
Let's not shoot it. It's just, we need
Not
birch.
sure mating calls are for me. Okay, I'm back.
The sun's
Let's
rising.
go, Chomper.
You're supposed to say mush.
Let's go. Ha! Oh, thank God. A birch grouping.
Go rip off some birch. Yes.
I need you to start fires. That was more work than it should have been. So now we just need some, food. Let's get back to it.
No.
Thanks for waiting, pups.
Because we're nearly dead.
This birch will really help. We'll be able to get warm. Let's be safe out there.
Okay, I think we need the tent.
Should we camp?
Yes. Yes, definitely.
We should be able to take care of ourselves here. Let's take a break.
Alright.
This looks pretty good.
So we need to, gosh.
A fire would be nice. Okay, just a little birch bark, a little spark, and behold, fire.
Got no food. Oh no. I think we're gonna die.
I'm not ready for the long sleep. I need to eat, or I don't think I'll wake up. We don't have anything to cook right now.
Could cook Iggy.
Get back on the trail? All right, let's mush on. I'm feeling a little weak, pups. It's getting dark, right? I'll just rest my eyes. Keep on running, pups.
You starved.
A nightmare. Okay, well, at least I have an idea of what could happen to me out there. Oh, God. Yeah, we really need to take care of ourselves out there. We've got a lot of stomachs to think about. I can't take care of you if I don't have the strength to keep my eyes open. We have to plan ahead. Are we ready for this? I know what to be wary of.
As you play, you will make interesting discoveries. Pets and elk. At the end of the run, these will be added to your journal. Okay. I've never met a tree I didn't like. Felt small out on the... Okay. Successfully learned to talk to a caribou. Okay. 4 bullets. 4 bullets. 3 food. Okay. Excited by the small things. And the big ones too. You're out here learning. Finds the new you.
So what do you say?
Let's go.
Right, the cabin's supposed to be...
What?
It's time to go home, pups. Mush on!
Okay.
Now what? Ha!
Which means left.
An elk. It's so majestic. You okay, Slayer? You're looking a little more skittish than normal. Whoa, Slayer! I hadn't made up my mind yet. I can't just run away. I see what I did. Okay, fine. We won't check out that elk.
Slayer does not like elk. Okay.
Wait, is that a caribou?
Let's hunt it.
Okay, just breathe and pull the trigger. Ha! I hit it! And it's still fine. Great.
Do we want to shoot it for a second time? It's 2
This
bullets
caribou.
though, isn't it?
You will kill this caribou. Yes! We did it! Bonus hours! We're pretty good at this.
All along with the dogs.
That was worth it. We've got some more meat. Okay, at least we've got 2 bullets.
Swambeer? What?
I think we're done here. Let's go.
I think it's worth more than 1 bit of meat, surely. Gosh. Wasted 2 bullets on that.
Fork in the road. Where to? Ha!
I think this is where we went right last time. There's a cabin there.
Okay, so there's just a creepy abandoned cabin sitting over there.
Hello, is anyone there?
No answer. That probably means it's safe, right? Do we check it out?
There might be something useful in there.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Do I knock? I should knock, right? Wow, you have a lovely home. Do you know the squirrel abundance number here? Just curious. Whoa, whoa. Okay, less words, more getting the hell out of here. Got it. Thanks for holding down the sled, pups. I think we're done here. Let's go.
Right, so soon we're going to want to put up a camp. What's that?
It's far away, but it's here. What should we do?
Let's leave it.
You're right.
I'm not
it's
wasting
too
2
far.
bullets.
Let's go. Now what?
Let's go right. You have become tired. While tired, the capacity of your hunger and your dog's energy meter is reduced. You can sleep at camp to remove this effect. Okay.
I'm certain I read that owls are good omens. Or wait.
Didn't they mean certain death?
Sounds pretty good to me. What do you pups think?
Let's follow it.
Ah, good omen! That's what we needed, team! What do we think it'll lead us to? So we've some birch. It's a good start.
Watch the owl. Maybe it wants to eat. Maybe it wants us to eat it. Take the bark from the birch. Yeah, let's do that.
Ugh, why is bark so hard to rip off? Thank you. I'm back. We can start a fire at camp now. All right, let's mush on.
I think we should set up a camp, not mush on.
Let's take a break.
Yes.
Take a break, pups.
Okay, so we're going to start a
Fire would
fire.
be nice. At least I'm well practiced in fire starting.
And then we're going to cook some food. Should we feed the dogs first?
I'm ready to cook some food.
Let's do that. And then let's feed the doggies.
Food time! Chow down, pups.
And then now we've all eaten, I think we want to get some sleep.
Might be time to get some rest. Well, shall we go to sleep?
Yes.
All right. Everyone feeling better? Might be time to get some rest. Well, shall we go to sleep?
I've only got 2 bars. Why? Okay.
All right. Everyone feeling better?
So I need to make another fire and some more food.
Fire would be nice. Oh, I can't wait to feel the warmth on my face. I'm ready to cook some food.
Just gonna run out of food. Right, pups, let's press on.
Yeah, there you go.
Get back on the trail? Let's be safe out there.
Wow, look at the sky. So we need to get some more food, because we've got like 1 bit of food left.
Is that a... skunk. Oh, I feel like the smell is sticking to me. Stilton, why did we follow it? Oh, you were hungry. You feeling better? Well, that skunk isn't. Well, let's get back out there.
Okay, Stilton ate the skunk.
Thanks for coming out there with me. Let's get back out there.
Michonne.
Fork in the road. Where to?
Left or right? Let's go.
Gee!
Right.
Rabbit's supposed to be a delicacy. What do you think, pups?
Check it out.
Hey, little bunny.
Mind being bait.
All right, Chomper. On my call, you get to... All right, leave it, Chomper. All right, let's go.
Fail.
Thanks for waiting, pups. Let's be safe out there.
an eye on those meters.
What's going on up there, Stilton? What is that? Oh, hello.
Talk to the fluffers, hunt them. Should we let the dogs go for them again?
Okay, on my call, you're gonna try to get yourselves a meal. Hold. Okay, go! Sheesh, y'all are great at catching these birds. Maybe we shouldn't try to have chickens at our new home. I don't need eggs. I think I like these ptarmigans. They all look very full. You're all hooked in now, right?
But I'm starting to get hungry.
Let's be safe out there.
Got 2 bullets, got some meat, we need some birch.
Now what? Ha!
Let's do it
No,
left this
we're
time.
actually doing pretty well. I mean, we're still alive. And we're getting closer to our new home. You know, just have to make it past some more trees, and snow, probably some more snow, and then we'll be there. You pups look like an incredible team. You even move as one. I am very impressed with your sled dog instincts. You're keeping us out of trouble and far away from Elk Slayer. And it's been really nice not seeing any other people. It's just us in the world. I didn't expect to talk out loud this much, but we're really doing this. I'm becoming a musher. Like, a real one. I think Margot would be proud. I still can't believe she gave us her old cabin and gear. We're making progress. I should be there soon enough.
Ran by a river. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go right.
Jay! Look out!
Oh!
Stay back!
Shoot it.
Stay away from them! I can't shoot now. Iggy! I said stay back! Oh God, you okay, girl?
Iggy
You're a
would
little
always
hurt, girl,
protect them.
but we can fix that up. Just ride in the sled for a bit. The team will be okay. It's okay. Get in the sled. You don't need to run right now.
Bless her. I'm hungry too.
We've got some more meat. I wouldn't mind a snack. We've got 1 bullet left. At least we've already got some food.
I think we should make camp pretty soon.
Let's go, Chomper.
Do we have birch? We need birch. Now we're in a bit of trouble.
I thought things were going to plan. I really did, but now I'm not so sure. I didn't even know that muskox were out here, and they don't care about what happens to us at all. This might be too much for us, but how do you know when something is actually for you?
We can conquer whatever is out here.
Our instincts
find
have
our way.
gotten us this far. Look at what we've already done.
But I do need to eat, and that means I need to cook food. That means I need birch. Gosh, worried now. What's that?
How close do you think that wolf is?
Try to find it. Keep
Not
running.
worth the risk. Let's go. Ha!
Left. Hopefully there's some birch in those trees. Yeah, I know.
There's another thing with antlers out there. Well, it's gotta be an elk, right? Can't be that big and that far away without being a sizable creature. What do you think?
Let's check it out. Never know.
I knew it! It's an elk! Oh, it's so far away, though. I'm not sure if our gun is accurate enough for this shot. Now
Leave
is
it.
not the time. Thanks for waiting, pups. All right, let's mush on.
Oh gosh.
I don't know how we do this without you, Igloo. You put the team before yourself every time. I'm gonna try to be as good as you.
Okay, once we've crossed this river. Is that another marker? Oh dear.
Fork in the road. Where to? Ha! Let's set up camp as soon as we can. I'm feeling a little weak, pups. Oh, thank God that was just a nightmare. Everything
Oh,
takes so
no.
much effort. I have to keep myself fed if I want to do anything. I didn't think ahead. It's okay. They were just nightmares. It's not gonna happen to us.
Okay. 4 bullets, 3 food, 2 wood.
So what do you say?
Third and final attempt for today, I think.
Where did she say this cabin is again? Ready to set out
on.
on our adventure to a new home? Mush on! Fork in the
Okay.
road. Where to?
Stick left.
Is that a squirrel up there? Why is it running so... Oh, it's a weasel. Where did it go? I can only see a tree.
Aha.
Ah, there you are. You're not very good at hiding.
I'll leave you to your tree.
My pups haven't learned to climb yet, so you're safe up there. Although Slayer thinks she can reach owls. So maybe one day, far in the future, that'll be a problem for you. Thanks for holding down the sled, pups. Let's be safe out there.
Mission. Right, 4 bullets, 2 birch. 3 food.
Is that a
Skunk.
skunk?
Stilton.
Oh, I feel like the smell is sticking to me. Stilton, why did we follow it? Oh, you were hungry. You feeling better? Well, that
Yeah,
skunk
yeah.
isn't. Well, let's get back out there. You know, y'all don't have to follow me. Ready to go?
I'm getting the impression that with this game there's a formula.
Let's go.
Let's go right.
Gee!
Forwards. What I mean by that is there's a number of things that will happen along the way, and if you select the right answer, that will get you a little bit of health, a little bit of whatever you need.
Oh, you pups see that? It's a caribou.
Just watch it.
This is when we whisper, right?
Try a caribou call.
Yeah, they just,
Grunt.
Oh, that worked. Is it coming at us? Did I just do a mating call? Does he think I'm a girl caribou? Or does she think I'm a boy caribou? They can all grow antlers. You know, we don't need to ponder the concept of a caribou identity right now. We need to...
Shoot it.
I didn't expect a call to work this well. Yes, nobody's starving tonight. I knew I couldn't miss you. Let's go.
There's one bullet down.
That was a good
A bit
diversion.
of food up.
We've got some more meat. Oh, I'm starving. 3 bullets left. All right, let's mush on.
Let's mush on indeed, pups. What's up on the map?
What's going on up there, Stilton? What is that? Oh, hello.
Right, so with the birds we know that the dogs will catch them, I think.
Okay, on my call, you're gonna try to get yourselves a meal. Hold. Hold. Okay, go! Sheesh. Y'all are great at catching these birds. Maybe we shouldn't try to have chickens at our new home. Huh. I don't eat eggs. I think I like these ptarmigans. Y'all look very full.
Good.
Chomper, do you mind not releasing everyone all the time? Ready to go?
I think we
Let's
should
set up camp as soon as we can. Should we camp?
Yes.
Take a break, pups.
Oh, we're only there. Okay. Right, so we are gonna start the fire.
Fire would be
some
nice.
food.
At least I'm well practiced in fire starting.
So we've still got 1 birch left, which is okay. As long as we've always got 1. And then the dogs
I'm
are
ready
okay,
to cook
I
some
think.
food.
So I think we are the ones that need to eat. Is that greedy? Let's just do it. What happens if we sleep now? Do we need to sleep now?
Might be time to get some rest. Well, shall we go to sleep?
I'm not sure if we should. Right, let's just do it the once then. How does that affect things?
All right. Everyone feeling better?
Everyone's feeling hungry. But we're gonna get back on the trail.
Back on the trail? I think we're done here. Let's go. Now what? Ha!
Bring that map up again. Makes a difference.
Looks like we found some birch trees.
Yes. Go rip off some birch.
I need you to start fires.
Good.
That was more work than it should have been. Let's get back to it. You pups do okay? We can start a fire at camp now. Let's be safe out there.
How are we for bullets? 3 bullets. Gosh. And we're literally not very far along at all. Right, let's see what we've got. 4 food.
Oh, great. A squirrel. Please don't see it, Chomper. I know you love them, but just try to ignore it. He sees it. See, he's just living his life. He seems unperturbed by us, pups. Chomper, you, on the other hand, seem very perturbed. Is this your nemesis? Wait, did it just wink? Oh. Oh no. Chomper! You downed it in one gulp! Okay, fine. I'm proud of you. Now let's take that full belly back on the trail. Come on.
There we go. Gotta let those dogs eat. The more they eat like that, the less we have to feed them.
Chomper, I hope you learn how to make rabbit rope lines. We're running low on the store-bought kind. Let's get back out there.
Coming into the hills, I guess.
Fork in the road. Where to?
Let's go right.
It's far away, but it's here. What should we do?
Oh gosh. I think we should just leave it.
You're right. It's too far. Let's go.
That sky.
You know, we're actually doing pretty well. I mean, we're still alive. And we're getting
we're
closer to
almost
our new
halfway.
home. Chomper, you've truly unlocked your prey drive. But we're making our way. Let's go.
Let's go left.
Ha!
I feel the urge to just keep checking the map every so often. I don't know why. It really doesn't make any difference.
Oh, hey.
Wolf.
A little wolf friend. It's okay. You can stay over there. We don't mind. Mush. Mush!
Oh dear.
Ah! Let go!
Oh. So now we need a bandage.
Okay, it's just a scratch. A scratch from a giant wolf mouth. We can patch this up. We know how to do this.
You have been injured. If you receive another injury, you will lose the run. Okay.
We should get out of here. I think we're done here. Let's go.
No, we haven't encountered that before.
I thought things were going to plan. I really did. Wolves are following us around.
We'll find
We're
our way.
alive. We're together. That's what I wanted, right? To feel alive. To figure out what I could actually handle.
Oh, so where are we now? Over there. So she's looking hungry and tired. I think we're going to have to set up camp soon. We just... Okay.
Whoa!
Go after the beaver. So we see what happens if we go after the beaver.
Looks like you've done all the hard work.
Take the birch bark.
Didn't even have to break a sweat for these.
Should we hunt the beaver? We've got 3 bullets, 4 meat. We all need to eat. Oh gosh. Now we're in a dilemma. Right, we'll hunt the next animal we see. Maybe.
Thanks for waiting, pups. We can start a fire at camp now. Let's get back out there. Let's look for a good spot to camp. Let's rest. This looks pretty good.
Okie dokes. So,
A fire would be nice. Birch bark works wonders for starting fires.
and food, we've got 4.
I'm ready to cook some food.
Two for me and just feed the dogs.
Food time! Chow down, pups.
It's gonna be tough and tight, I think. On my pack, okay. Do we sleep? I don't think sleeping. There's.
Might be time to get some rest.
Maybe we
Well,
should
should
only
we go to
sleep when she says she's tired. I think we're gonna do it that way.
Back on the trail?
trail.
Let's get back out there.
Yeah, we were coming up for halfway.
Now what?
Gee!
There's so many tree stumps over there. I'd feel a lot more comfortable if it didn't just feel like people disappeared here. Well, there's an axe here.
Take the
I am
axe.
just going to, take this.
You never know.
Though, is this really where I want to be living? This place where people just, like, disappear and then someone comes along and just takes your axe? Well, should I try this out? Seems to be plenty of birch here.
Yep. Collect birch with axe.
That's so much easier than ripping this off by hand. Looks like we're done here.
Looks like she's tired as well.
Okay, I'm back.
Right.
This
we
birch
are
will really help. Let's be
getting in a
safe out there.
situation. She's tired. Dogs are getting low on energy. I've got 1 bit of food left. I need to hunt something. How are we getting? We're about halfway.
What do you smell? Okay, so we've got someone's meal. Let's just wait. I think it's worth a risk. We might get a free meal.
There's a wolf.
Oh, okay then.
sure what is going on. Oh, that was the perfect. No? Did we get it?
I shouldn't press my luck more than I already have. Let's collect the meat and get back to the sled.
+3 meat. Wow.
Well, that was worth it. We've got some more meat. You pups look hungry. Okay, at least we've got 2 bullets. Ready to go?
How are we on the map? Halfway. We're halfway through our bullets. Alright, let's see if there's something else that the dogs can catch themselves.
Now what?
G!
Right,
Let's
okay,
look for a good spot to camp.
we've got to camp up.
You pups see that? I think it might be time to get us some food. You're right.
Leave it.
We have more important things to do. Let's take a break.
Let's feed these pups.
This is a good spot to rest.
Food time! Chow down, pups.
We save one for ourselves. Then we need to sleep.
Might be time to get some rest. Well, shall we go to sleep?
Yes. Because it says she's tired.
All right. Everyone feeling better?
And then we're going to start a fire.
A fire would be nice. Okay, just a little birch bark, a little spark, and behold, fire.
And then we are going to cook the
I'm
last bit
ready
of
to
meat for
cook some
ourselves.
food.
Now we definitely need to hunt.
Get back on the trail?
Absolutely.
Let's get back out there.
Halfway only. We've got no food left. Gosh. 2 bullets. Better make them count. Good for birch. Yeah, we've got plenty of birch. We did 2
Looks like
bullets.
there's something out there.
Check it out. Might be something the dogs can eat.
Okay, what do we have here? We definitely
Medipack.
needed some more bandages.
Happy days.
You pups do okay? Let's get back out there. Good work.
Ha!
Oh no, the dogs need to eat already.
You pups see that?
What is that?
Oh, please be full. Please be full. 2 bullets. You know what? Better than nothing.
Absolutely. But we need something to shoot. We need to do some hunting now.
Thanks for holding down the sled, pups. 4 bullets left.
If we can survive it, we'll hunt and
Let's
then
get back
we'll
out
eat.
there.
Straight away. Please survive it. Come on. It's the longest run of the 3 so far. Oh, look at that. Aurora Borealis. Beautiful.
Chopper, don't get any bad ideas. You already have one, don't you?
Is it a skunk? Right, we know.
What in the...
Follow them.
I'm really thankful you're not hunting me right now.
Watch and see what happens. Hunt the skunk. Hunt the owl. Try to talk it out.
Holy hell! That was incredible! Did you guys see that? Chomper, did you take notes? Okay, well, I guess we should get back to it now, huh?
Yeah, but we need to hunt something. Gosh. Didn't realise that was going to happen.
You pups do okay? I think we're done here. Let's go.
Oh no, we're going to starve. Or they're going to starve. We've got food. We haven't got any food. No food. Ah, we failed. Again.
All right, let's keep going.
G!
You okay, pups? I've pushed you too hard, haven't I? It's okay. We're done. You've done all you can.
How far did we get? 2/3 of the way. That energy ran down so fast. Right on. But we're learning.
I didn't think it could be that hard. We have to plan ahead. Are we ready for this?
Right, we'll play out this cutscene and then we'll call it a day, I
prepared.
think. But I'm enjoying this, actually. It's a really cute little game. And I like the fact that, you know, no one's dying. You just get to do it again and again until you figure it out. You just remember what happens in each scenario, and then you choose the correct option in the scenario. Simple. Simples. We got an X now.
And that little nightmare reminded me to pack our axe to strip those birch trees. It's a good thing we have an overactive imagination. We know what we're up against. Well,
Right
we
on.
can imagine what we're up against. Huh, Chomps?
Right on. And on that note, we're going to call it a day. So it's my first 3 attempts at making it across to the Red Lantern at the cabin. If you've enjoyed this video, click the like button below. Remember, your likes do help support this channel. And every like and new subscriber is genuinely appreciated. So if you haven't already, click the subscribe button on your screen now. That's it from me. Until next time, goodbye and thanks for watching.